So, believe it or not, I'm still working on Carol Baskin. I have not been able... I keep putting it back together. I keep hearing error when I do the leak test, and I thought... because when I did it first, I took the high-pressure oil rail off, and I replaced these O-rings that are down here on the... they call them the oil nipples that feed the injectors. Put it all back together because that's where it sounded like the air was coming from. When I did that and did the leak test through the ICP sensor with the IPR valve energized, you could still hear air. And I was like, well, maybe I screwed up one of the O-rings on the injectors when I put it back together, because that can be a delicate process. So I took it all back apart again and replaced those O-rings and made sure that the O-rings up here in the rail were still good, and then I replaced the O-rings in the injectors. Well, I was still hearing air. So like I said, I could still hear air when I did the air leak test. So I decided to take everything apart and assemble it on the bench just like it would be in the truck. So this is the driver's side rail. I removed that cap so I could put air to it, and then I just took both dummy plugs and stuck them in one for the dummy plug and one for the standpipe, and then made sure that my injectors were seated properly, and I put about 90 psi air in it because I didn't want to blow oil all over the place. Now when I did that, you could hear air, right? And I was like, okay, so maybe I've narrowed my leak down. And what I found was you could hear air coming from the top of the injector on number 2, being the driver's side, right? So I wanted to see if it was an O-ring problem or not, so I swapped number 2 and number 8, and the leak followed. So the leak is now back here. And what I found is I was moving it around, seeing if I could get the O-ring to seat better. Air is actually coming from out of this port here on top of the injector. So there's something going on inside the injector itself that's letting air through. These other 3 are not doing it. It's just this one. And I'm guessing when I pull apart the passenger side, it's going to be doing it too. Now the owner said he did get some misfire codes or cylinder contribution codes, I can't remember which, on 5 and 7 last summer. So maybe that's what's going on with this one. Injectors are pricey. He doesn't want to replace them right now. He would like me to put it back together to see if it will still run, or if it will run well with this leak. Talking to the injector manufacturer, they say some air leak is okay, but you can't have too much. Well, it's hard to quantify what too much is with just sound volume. So I'm going to go ahead and throw all this stuff back together in the truck. I'm going to check out the passenger side too, just for morbid curiosity, and see if it's leaking, and I'll show you guys that one as well, and we'll see what happens when I put all this back together. So we'll do all that next.